been searching for something. You came along with your mother's song, didn't you? And now I'm singing for two. You know I'm singing for you.
She don't know.
Latin style, lounge around, there's no remedy. White paint all over the walls, it's getting all over me. Place your photo here, it is as it may be. Get down on all fours, there's no admission fee. You really got me, you really got me, yeah. You really got me, you really got me. It's tired of running, tired of finding, feeling down when I'm so high. Tired of something, tired to nothing, and I'm so tired. Oh, then he tried. The railway bridge, the river flowed with shallow water down below. You can't see with the sun in your eyes. You're innocent. You think everything is possible, and nothing's gonna get you, baby. Everything is touchable, and nothing's gonna beat you in this life. It's the setting sun with music on their wrist, and day was on. You can see with the sun in your eyes. You're innocent. Think everything is possible, and nothing's gonna get you, baby. Everything is touchable, and nothing's gonna beat you in this life. Everything is possible, and nothing's gonna get you, baby. Everything is touchable, and nothing's gonna beat you in. I watched the water rise in our house. The rain poured in and washed out our stuff. My father drank from beer bottles. Then he'd say, we'll walk on, walk on. What's done is done. Walk on, my son. Never let this world drag you down. All that we had was deep in the mud. Our photographs and family treasures.
Cardiff City Player is live from Cardiff City Stadium this Wednesday evening, April the 23rd, for Premier Development League Under-21 action. It's the playoff semi-final, and it's Cardiff City against Crewe Alexandra. I'm Richard Shepherd with Charlie Brown. We're bringing you full commentary on the whole game, which has to be decided tonight, extra time and a Mr. Stainings and Mr. McGallin, and the fourth official, Mr. Nunn.
Yes, very strong Crewe Alexandra side coming here this evening. Notable names amongst them, Max Clayton, the striker. He fractured his ankle in the FA Cup tie early rounds at Wycombe Wanderers in November, and an impressive performance. Could see him included in the first team squad for Saturday's game at Bristol City, which is almost a must-win game for Crewe in League One. Max Clayton's made 32 league appearances, 42 as a substitute. He's scored 9 goals, and he's got a couple this season. But their most experienced player by a long mile is Steve Phillips, with over 500 league games to his credit, over 300 of those coming at Bristol City. He was, in fact, the Bristol City keeper when Cardiff City won that playoff match back in 2003 that saw City victorious at the Millennium Stadium against Queen's Park Rangers. And then in 2006 he moved across the city to Bristol Rovers, where he played 136 league games and has now made 105 starts for Crewe, but is currently out of the team, but he is the goalkeeping coach at the club. And George Ray, the skipper of the side, just 20 years of age, but a member of the Welsh under-21 squad, despite the fact that he was born in Warrington. In fact, he made his first team debut for Crewe at the JPT final against Southend, which was, of course, victorious for the Alex. The coach of the Alex side, James Collins, not to be confused with the player who used to play for Cardiff City, of course. And Max Clayton will be the one that will pose the most threats up front. He, in fact, scored in that JPT win over Southend. He's an England under-16, under-17, under-18 and under-19 player. The players coming out now, Richard.
The two teams taking to the pitch. Cardiff City
Was involved at Upton Park last Saturday in honour of the young Australian. But going back to these lineups this afternoon, it looks very much as though Cardiff are going to adopt a wing-back role for Coulson and Kane Owen, with a central defensive partnership of Matthew Connolly, Josh Yorith and Thomas James. The main strike threat, as always, will come from the goal-scoring machine that is Rhys Healey, and it's very much a lot younger side than we've seen in previous development matches here. None of the, in fact, there's only really, you could say, Matt Connolly, who is stepped down from the first team here at Cardiff City. But at the moment, the players are being gathered in the centre circle by the referee, Timothy Wood. But first off, initially, the coin toss will take place. And for those of you watching on YouTube, this game being shown live in its entirety, we will take the necessary 1 minute break while the applause is made by a crowd beneath us. And Crewe in their change strip this evening, because they normally wear red, so they're wearing a dark shade of blue with a white stripe down the sides of the shorts and white striping on the shirts.
So we're about to get underway. We're watching from the TV gantry, high above the halfway line at the back of the main stand. And in this first half, it'll be Cardiff City who will kick off, having lost the toss, and they will attack the goal to our right. That's the Grange end of Cardiff City Stadium. Now, this is radio commentary on Cardiff City Player. It's backed up by live pictures of the game. Cardiff have possession at the back. The ball played back to Ben Wilson in his all-yellow strip. He clears high downfield. It's cleared away by Ray towards the far side. And James Bailey tries to play it forward. And it's out of play for a throw-in to Cardiff City, which Brad Williams takes, finding support at the back. Connolly starting to come forward, just plays it to his left, finding James, and then Owen hitting it long, and it's just headed away by the Crewe defence. And they have possession near side in Leach Smith, trying to play that ball infield. Cardiff attacking the goal to our right. Coulson turns the ball square. Wharton tries to play it forward. Eventually it's cleared away. Wharton gets it again and finds Coulson. He turns the cross in. That's cleared away by Mellor, but not very far. It's played wide to the near side and out of play for a throw into Crewe, which left back Berger Melling will take. Throwing infield, finding Billy Waters. Melling then gets it back near side, plays it forward, looking for Leach Smith. He gets the ball forward, finding Oliver, who turns it across the centre circle. And then Turton, one of several players in that Crewe lineup who've played in the first team this season, trying to get the ball forward. Cardiff defend midway inside their own half. James playing the ball back to Wilson. Former Sunderland youngster, had a spell with Accrington at the start of the season and then came to Cardiff on trial before being signed. 2 minutes gone, no score. Cardiff City against Crewe Alexandra. James has possession just outside his own area, playing the ball forward, looking for Jay Bowen. Then James gets it back and plays it square to Yorath. He finds Owen on that far side. It's played infield to James, who hits it diagonally away towards the near side, and it bounces over the head of Coulson and out of play for a throw into Crewe, halfway inside the Cardiff half on this near side. The Crewe left. Berger Melling, fair-head fullback, to take it, looking for a bit of movement, throws it infield, finding Billy Waters. Melling then gets it back on this near touchline, tries to get forward, but he's robbed by Brad Williams. Melling, though, then gets it back, and it's got support outside him in Leach Smith, but he loses out, and the ball is played forward by Cardiff to Wharton. He tries to get down the line, but gets himself a throw-in halfway inside his own half on this near side. Luke Coulson to take it. Former Manchester City youngster, been a regular at under-21 level for Cardiff this season. Throws it short. And then Healy loses possession on this near side to Waters, who himself loses possession. And that is a throw into Cardiff, level with the edge of their own penalty area on this near touchline. Coulson throwing the ball back, finding support at the back in Yorath. Eventually it's knocked forward. Healy trying to get possession. Ray wins it. It's a long ball forward from the halfway line, but that drifts through to Ben Wilson, who throws it out to the far side, finding Josh Yorath. He gets it back off Kane Owen. Yorath then has it back again and hits it high to this near side to Coulson, who brings it down on the halfway line down in front of us, turns the ball infield, finding his skipper Wharton, who hits it high to the far side, and that is intercepted by Bailey of Crewe, who can only head it away into touch for a throw into Cardiff, right on the halfway line opposite. That's taken by Owen, and gives the ball back to Yorath, who plays it square to Connolly. He finds James on this near side. He hits it long, and it's turned away near side by O'Sullivan to Coulson. Almost level with the edge of the Crewe area. The ball given back to Brad Williams. Tries to play it down the line to Coulson. It's out of play. Throw in quickly taken by Melling. And the ball played forward towards the halfway line by Crewe, but it's picked up by Wharton of Cardiff. He plays that forward, and it's turned wide to the near side by Bowen. Eventually the ball played infield and knocked back to Josh Yorath, who plays it wide to Owen. Ball is given back to Brad Williams, 10 yards inside the Crewe half. He lays that off to Yorath, who hits a long ball away towards the near side, finding Coulson, who slips it back to the halfway line, where it's played forward by James, recently signed professional for Cardiff City, and then Coulson turning it infield and then getting it back off O'Sullivan and play it inside to Bowen. And eventually Wharton has it, giving the ball back to James on the halfway line. He plays it across the centre circle, finding Josh Yorath. He gets it back from Owen on that far touchline, and then Yorath plays it forward into the centre circle, where Theo Wharton plays it wide to the near side. 6 minutes gone, no score. James playing the ball forward, and then it's turned wide to the near side to Coulson, trying to get forward, gives the ball back to O'Sullivan, who'd given him the ball in the first place, and then Bowen playing it high to the far touchline. Owen trying to head it in field. Healy couldn't get to it on the edge of the area. Crewe have possession, and the ball is played back to goalkeeper Steve Phillips, but it's a free kick to Crewe. Cardiff giving away a foul just outside the Crewe area.
Yes, nothing really much between these two sides at the moment, both testing each other out, and Cardiff a little bit more flexible in their positioning. Matt Connolly seems to be taking the more central position in the back line, with Yorath on his left-hand side and Thomas James on his right-hand side.
Phillips finding Melling this near side. He plays it down the line. It's running towards the touchline. It's out of play before Leach Smith can get to it. And in fact, it went in off James, so that's a throw-in to Crewe Alexandra. 15 yards inside the Cardiff half on this near touchline in front of the main stand. 7 minutes gone, no score. Melling with the throw. It's played back by Waters to central defender Mellor. He then gets it back, and it's put into touch near side by Brad Williams for a throw-in to Crewe, which is quickly taken by Jones, and then Melling on this near touchline plays it a long way back to his goalkeeper Steve Phillips, and plays it out to George Ray. Eventually the ball is played forward to Leach Smith on the halfway line, far side, and he makes ground down that far touchline. And then it's played back to Bailey, who turns it infield. Jones playing it wide. Bailey, 15 yards inside the Cardiff half, plays it forward, and it's given away by Clayton, and Cardiff get it clear. Finding O'Sullivan, who finds Coulson on the near side. He hits a long crossfield ball. That's a good ball wide to that far touchline, but the referee spotted something. I think he spotted a handball by Cardiff, and it's a free kick to Crewe, but the crossfield free kick is intercepted by Coulson, who turns that infield, but it's cleared away by Crewe down this near side to Clayton, who turns it inside, and it's laid off by Leach Smith to Waters, who plays it across the centre circle, allowing Bailey to come forward and turn it infield to Turton. He plays it square to Mellor. He finds Melling on this near side. He turns it down the line to Leach Smith, level with the edge of the Cardiff area. It's played on to Melling. Tried to get the cross in, it was blocked, and that is a corner to Crewe.
Yes, and Luke Coulson taking some time getting up off the ground, but he's finally makes his way up. And so far, the Crewe danger man, Max Clayton, has been kept quiet. He of the yellow boots, but left wing corner will be taken right-footed in towards the post of Wilson.
By James Jones. Hits it high across the penalty area. It's headed away, but not very far. It's not wide to Jones again on the byline on the Crewe left. But he's got two defenders round him and he pushes one of them down. But Cardiff get it away and they can attack down this near side.
Bowen.
And it's Jay Bowen trying to get forward. But it's cleared away by Crewe. Waters has it, a few yards inside the Cardiff half near side. Plays that infield, cut out by Brad Williams. Good ball across the centre circle, allowing Kane Owen to come forward and play it wide to the far side. Looking for support. Low cross coming in, just beat Healy in front of goal and goes for a goal kick.
Yeah, and you would have thought with the striking insects of Rhys Healy that he would have thrown himself at that ball, and the goal beckoned. Still 0-0 though.
It's an enthusiastic crowd of several hundred watching this game, all seated in the lower tier of the main stand, far beneath us. And it's a goal kick to Crewe to be taken by Steve Phillips, the 35-year-old keeper, wearing all black. Coming up to 11 minutes gone, first half in this playoff semi-final at Premier Development League under-21 level. Phillips with the goal kick. Drops it 10 yards inside the Cardiff half. It's headed on by Oliver. Cleared away by Cardiff. Won by Wharton. 10 yards inside his own half. Finding Coulson on this near side. He slips that back to James. Short ball forward. Looking for Wharton. Midway inside his own half. The ball played back to Wilson. Plays that out to Josh Yorath. Slips it infield to Brad Williams. Yorath gets it back. And then allows Williams to have possession before he gives it wide to Owen. A few yards inside the Cardiff half on that far side. Yorath has it back and then hits it long back to Wilson, who plays it out to the right back position near side where James has it. He plays it back across the face of his area to Wilson and lays it out to Yorath. The ball is played forward to Owen. He plays it infield to Brad Williams. And that's a good ball away to the near side, finding Coulson in a bit of space, 20 yards inside the Crewe half, moving infield and playing it wide to the near side to Tommy O'Sullivan. He helps it on to Coulson, trying to get towards the corner flag. Can he keep it in play on the byline? He can. Good cross coming in, but that is headed away by the Crewe defence.
Good effort by Josh Yorath there, Richard.
Getting news of the other semi-final, and Queen's Park Rangers have taken the lead against Huddersfield Town through Andy Johnson after 6 minutes.
So they're taking this competition very seriously.
Coulson getting the cross in from this near side into the Crewe area. It's cleared away by the Crewe defence, only as far as Brad Williams. And he loses out, and the ball is played back to Connolly, trying to play it forward. It's one on the near side by Brad Williams, finding Coulson, who gives it back to James. He turns that infield to Wharton, plays that square to Yorath in the centre circle. He chips it away to the far side, finding Owen. That's a good ball forward. Healy, far side of the area on the Cardiff left, trying to get the cross in. He does. It's a good cross. It clears everyone and it drops Coulson near side of the area. He gets the cross in. That is headed away by Ray, but not very far, only as far as Leap Smith, far side for Crewe. He hits it long down the Crewe right. The chase is on for Oliver, but Cardiff defend well enough. And Yorath turns that ball infield to Wharton, 10 yards inside his own half, and the Cardiff skipper finding Coulson on this near touchline, trying to play it down the line. It was intercepted by Melling, but Cardiff get it back, and eventually it's with James near side, turning that infield to Connolly. He helps it on to Yorath. 10 yards inside the Cardiff half, forward to Wharton, who turns away from Turton and plays a good ball forward, finding Bowen. He finds Owen on that far side, halfway inside the Crewe half. Owen just holding possession and slipping the ball back to Wharton, who drives it away to the near side. Coulson on this near touchline, heads it back to Tom James. He tries to play that forward. That's intercepted by Waters. The ball played forward to Clayton, and then it's intercepted by Cardiff on the halfway line. And Coulson has possession, slipping the ball back to James. Infield to Wharton. James then has it back and hits it long, looking for Healy. He slipped, and the ball runs through to Phillips, the Crewe goalkeeper, defending the goal to our right. Plays that out, finding
Bailey. The Crewe have possession 10 yards inside the Cardiff half. The ball played across the centre circle, intercepted by Coulson, who races away down the right, but he's being chased back by two Crewe defenders. Waters trying to get the ball, but it's cleared away, the cross from Coulson, by the Crewe defence, and they have possession through Turton, 10 yards inside the Crewe half. Eventually Bailey playing it across his own half, finding Mellor, who slips the ball forward to Little Waters, who plays that in field, but it came off Clayton, and that gave Cardiff the chance to get possession. Wharton on the halfway line, playing it wide to the near side. Coulson playing it in field, knocked back by Bowen to Wharton. Wharton then gets it back off Brad Williams, gives the ball back to Connolly, plays that forward to Williams in the centre circle, laid off to Yorath. The ball played into the centre circle again. Wharton tips it wide to this near side to Coulson on the Cardiff right, and that's a good ball forward, but not quite good enough because Healy is offside.
Yeah, the quality of the crosses has got to improve, hasn't it, Richard? Because the chances that are being created are mainly coming from the crosses from the Cardiff side, and so far they've evaded the attacker that's had the best chances. Brad Williams got near to one a moment ago, but apart from that, as I say, the crosses have to improve.
We're 16 minutes into the game, this Premier Development League playoff semi-final. Match has to be decided tonight. It'll go to extra time if necessary, and then a penalty shootout if required. The winners to play either Huddersfield or Queen's Park Rangers, who are playing their semi-final tonight. Queen's Park Rangers are leading in that game, 1-0. Andy Johnson the scorer. No score here, as Clayton has possession on the Cardiff byline, on the Crewe left, slipping the ball back to Melling. He gives that back to Mellor, and the ball is played forward and laid off nicely by Waters to Clayton, who's fouled by Wharton, and that is a free kick to Crewe Alexandra, halfway inside the Cardiff half, almost centre field, and it'll be James Jones with the free kick. Crewe in that all blue strip, attacking the goal to our left, the Canton end. This is live radio commentary on Cardiff City Player, backed up by live pictures of the game. So Jones with the free kick, and it's going to curl this in with his right foot, high towards the far post, and it's headed high over the bar by Mellor for a goal kick.
I think it was Oliver in the end who got in the touch, wasn't it? Was it Mellor? Was Mellor, was it, Rich? Right, I'll take your word for it. They look very similar.
Yorath playing the ball forward, laid off by Brad Williams to the far side to Owen. Yorath then
kind of area, and James Jones has got a bit of a reputation for being a good striker of the ball.
And it's he who's going to take this corner on this near side, the Crewe left. Playing it short and then getting it back. Wilson was flapping at it.
Yes, Valdane Oliver, the 22-year-old. Interesting player, Richard. Began
fast line, plays it in field. It's won by Leach Smith trying to come forward. Cardiff intercept. Owen chases to Steve Phillips with a great.
Very well indeed. A lovely crossfield ball.
Finding clear to Leach Smith. Playing it forward, looking for Clayton. Great tackle though coming in from James to get the danger away, because Clayton was on his way then.
James read that wonderfully well. He spotted the danger straight away.
Still not away. Chance here in front of goal. Walters with the shot, and he's taken a deflection, and it's 0-1.
Yes, and the deflection coming off the Cardiff skipper, Theo Wharton. But it's AJ Leach front in this game, and well, I think it's going to be difficult for Cardiff to come back now in some respects. They haven't coming forward.
Well, cross coming in from him.
Yes.
Header over the bar by Healy. Head and shoulders above Ray, but couldn't keep the header down.
Yeah, as I say, if you get the quality of the cross in, it will cause problems. But Rhys Healy tending to work himself into wide positions.
Crewe Alexandra have a free kick. Getting it back to Jones, he gets the cross in, that is headed away his own half. He chips it forward, that's a good ball forward to Bowen. He leaves it for Tommy O'Sullivan, who starts to go forward. And he couldn't find Healy ahead of him, and it was cleared away by the Crewe defence through Ray. But Cardiff have possession again. And forward comes Brad Williams, playing it wide to Coulson. He slips it infield, finding Wharton, who looks for a return ball, but it's cleared away by Crewe, and Clayton gets it and finds support on that far side. And he gets the ball back, does Clayton, and gives it infield to Jones on the halfway line. The ball across the centre circle, headed away by James. Leach Smith with the goal. Corner of the Crewe.
Kane Owen's come.
So Kane Owen with the free kick. It's got Bowen, nearly everyone forward. So it's a goal kick to Crewe Alexandra with 31 minutes gone in the first half. Cardiff so far haven't the score in the Huddersfield Queen's Park Rangers centre circle. The Crewe midfield player after 32 minutes of the first half.
And latest from Loftus Road is Huddersfield have equalised there. Harry Bunn with the goal for Huddersfield.
Cardiff come forward through O'Sullivan, trying the shot from the edge of the area, always high, always rising, goal kick. So 1-1 at the John Smith Stadium in West Yorkshire. Huddersfield Town 1, Cardiff up, well robbed by Owen. In that all blue strip attack. Waters. Tommy O'Sullivan. Connolly continues. For Crewe, gets it away to and it slipped forward to Wharton on the edge of the area. He's robbed, and Crewe get it away. It's won by Clayton, and he plays it on. Leach Smith, nice layoff. Play on, says the ref side. By Yoris to it and it's clear. Melling near, puts it on, finding Turton, who drives it diagonally towards the Cardiff.
Inside at the back, Kelvin Meller, for example, has played 32 first-team games.
We'll have it again. Forward to Wharton. Who leaves it for Yorath, who chips it away towards the near side, but this time it's inaccurate, and Coulson was never going to get that, and that's gone out for a throw into Crewe, halfway inside the Cardiff half, near side. Crewe left. Melling takes it, gets it back from Waters, and then as he plays it in field, Cardiff intercept. James playing a long ball forward. Healy won't get there, and it runs through to Phillips. Healy a little bit isolated, Charlie, up front at the moment.
You know, there's no real support. I mean, even looking at what we've got on the bench, there's nothing of anything note that, and virtually it's going to be
finding support in Clayton. He turns it wide to Leach Smith on the left. Clayton continues. Couldn't get in on the end of that.
There was the perfect opportunity to clear that ball, almost as though he was trying to shepherd it over the line. And his advantage on the ground, Richard.
So until the break, and it's looking like a mountain to climb now, because this is a very experienced Crewe side. Cardiff lose possession in the centre circle. The ball played forward to Turton. He plays it wide to the far side, finding Leach Smith on the right. His ball in field cut out by Bowen, allowing Owen to play it long into the Crewe half. They win possession. The ball is played by Meller away towards the near side. To the line, Oliver to chase, but Connolly is covering in the right back position and gets it away into touch near side for a Crewe throw. They lead by 2-0. And forward comes Bailey. He's got support wide. Owen turning it in field, and it's won by Jay Bowen, playing it wide to Owen. He knocks it in field. Yorath just outside his area, playing it forward to Bowen, and then Wharton playing it and plays a short. Jay half, halfway inside his own half, infield to Bowen. He chips it forward. It's headed away by Meller. Jones playing it forward to
that are attackers in Clayton, Oliver and Leach Smith, and Cardiff just can't compete with that.
Waters coming forward, plays the ball infield towards the edge of the Cardiff area, but they get it away, and forward comes Owen, playing it away down that far side, finding Jay Bowen. A good crossfield ball, finding Coulson on this near side. He gets away from Clayton, turns the ball in. Ball, who turns it across the centre circle to James. Is it forward? It's cleared away. He plays back Bailey.
Field 1-3.
Bowen plays it across his own half to Yorath. And it looked to be Walter. Look as if there's going to be extra time and
Ploughing that. 3 recognised strikers up front, and they are dominating those opportunities in the Cardiff box.
Yorath is all right again. He's gone to the far touchline after treatment.
Bristol. Take
As I say, 2-1 it is.
Turton through the ball back to Wilson. Sips the ball. Looking for O'Sullivan. It's going to run for a goal kick.
Tipped over.
It's Cardiff City 0, Crewe. In about 15 minutes with full commentary on the interval score here.
Been all alone. There's no running. She don't know. She don't know. Now I've lost. I miss you. Where have you gone, gone, gone? It's nightfall. There's no running away with you. There's no running home. No, she don't know. She don't know. She don't know. And she don't know. She is running away with me. So little time. So little time to nothing. Forget your family, yeah, girl, they all abuse your trust. Forget relationships, yeah, babe, they all send you down. So wise of you, I wouldn't see. So she drove a wine one day, alright, which I thought was kinda cheap. She's him up and she's alright, she's alright, she's alright, she's alright, she's alright, she's the we talk all night. They said, get out. I said, she's alright. They said, get out. I said, she's alright. They said, get tried. The railway bridge, the river flowed with shallow water down below. You can't see with the sun in your eyes. You're innocent. You think everything is sun with music on their wrist and day was on. You can see with the sun in your eyes.
April the 23rd for this Premier Development. Richard Shepherd, with me is Charlie Brown. Before half time in midfield, Healy with O'Sullivan playing just off him up front. Crewe with Phillips in goal, Bailey, Ray, Mellor and Melling at the back, Jones, Turton and Waters in midfield, Clayton, Leach, Smith and Oliver the front three. Healy comes forward for Cardiff but loses out on the corner of the Crewe area, and Clayton on the right in Williams. Centre circle to Connolly, and the former Queen's Park Rangers player who's had his injury problems this season but's been back in under 21 action recently. Get it back into their own half. The ball works square to Turton in the centre circle, and he slots it away to his left, finding Waters outside the area. Eventually it's left back who plays it down the line. Cardiff win possession again through Healy, wide on the left, near side, halfway inside the Crewe half, trying to work his way in field. Two defenders in front of him. One of them gets a touch and the ball breaks away into touch near side for a throw into Cardiff. 2.5 minutes gone, second half.
And I think we're going to get one of Reece Healy's. I think we're going to get one of Reece Healy's long throws. We haven't seen one of these, I think, all season.
He's level with the edge of the Crewe area. Throws it in. It's back-headed. Jones and long ball forward. Clayton couldn't control it. Williams could for Cardiff. He's on the halfway line and plays it wide to the near side, finding Owen on the left. The ball infield to Wharton, trying to cut across field and plays it square. It's knocked forward by O'Sullivan. Oh! Healy with the shot is just over the bar from the edge of the area. Probably Cardiff's best effort of the game.
That definitely is the best effort of the game. And
for Cardiff.
Yes, for Cardiff. And Reece Healy certainly taking matters into his own hand, you have to say. That's probably the only way the goal is going to come this evening.
Phillips away to our left at the Canton end with the goal kick. It bounces into the Cardiff half. Connolly brings it down, supporting O'Sullivan on his near side, and it's going to be a free kick inside their own half, almost centre field. We've had nearly 6 minutes of the second half and Crewe still lead Cardiff by 2-0. Phillips with the free kick high down this near side. Oliver heads it on, looking for Clayton, trying to go to the byline, but he's forced back along the touchline on his near side, and he's given Burton, but Wharton does possession, plays it wide to goes harmlessly for a throw into Crewe. The game short to Josh Yoreth. He plays that back into his own half to Matt Connolly, and the defender plays it wide to Yoreth on the halfway line down in front of us. He hits it high towards the far side, brought down by Coulson, 10 yards inside the Crewe half, playing it infield to Williams. He plays it forward. Coulson going for the return. Will he get to it on the byline? No, he won't, because Mellor got there first and shouted it over for a goal kick.
Yeah, it's difficult to get round Mellor. A good bit of pedigree at the back for Crewe.
Floodlights on here at Cardiff. Under 21 level by 2-0. Driving it away towards the far side. That's a good ball. He finds Coulson moving forward towards the byline. Low cross coming in, not quite good enough. Cleared away by Mellor for Crewe, not very far. Headed forward by Bowen, but Crewe have possession midway inside their own half. Jones turning the ball back to centre by James, into touch far side for Owen on this. Well, there was nobody waiting for it, and he headed it away from by Phillips. Amongst Williams
felt that it was
Crewe still lead by
so at the moment. No, the chances that have been there have really been on a very small scale, aren't they? And Rhys Healey, what was it, about 5 or 6 minutes ago, had that one strike on goal, which was probably about the nearest they've come in the whole of this evening's play. Very often Healey wasn't in the position anyway to receive those crosses.
Jay Bowen still receiving attention.
The pictures were put up on social media, which probably you had a hand in, but you didn't know they were going there, did you? They're not going to be a trophy this.
Back to the Football League in March. You're allowed to
his head. So Kevin Cooper is going to make the fourth official here. We will be making no further part. And getting his final instructions from Kevin Cooper. So that's the end of Jay Bowen we're going to see this evening, Richard.
So Tyler Roach about.
And perhaps this is going to be the catalyst that Cardiff need.
It's going to be a drop ball on the halfway line, uncontested. And Wharton is able to play that side. It wide to James. He gives it back. So Crewe still looking comfortable. Free kick for OC. Across to the near side, or towards the near side, by goalkeeper Phillips. He had to drop on that sharply.
Yeah, and I think he had no problem really. There was no power in when the ball came towards him. It was quite an easy.
The ball forward. Wins it for Crewe, giving the ball back to Jones. Ball played across the centre circle. Waters.
It was Thomas James who went really in there, and the referee may have a difficult decision. And there's definitely...
It's near touchline. Crewe now down G. Near post. Clears right-footed high and kick, and that could have been Coulson. He's level with the edge of the Philip.
That he used to...
But this way into Coulson has possession. Not very far. It's played wide by Roach. Owen to take the corner.
Chance there if...
was taken far side. Cardiff City now. Crewe Alexandra with forward to take this free kick from the right back position. Near side, he was not by the Crewe defender. Byline and behind for a goal kick before Anthony. Cardiff City 0, Crewe Alexandra on the right, and the full blocked, but he's got it again. Enough, and that's but by James, he gets it back from Wharton and allows Healy by Yorath, and is going to run. Smith gave Crewe the lead after and wrong-footed goalkeeper 21 to the